King has described this as a dream come true, just playing here at USC. What's it been like for you?
Just dream come true, as you said. Like, obviously, my cousin Elijah Griffin went here, and so I've always had my eye on USC. So the moment that we got the opportunity to come here, it was honestly a no-brainer for me. And so that's why I'm just like, every single moment that I get here is just a moment where I'm just taking it in and just making sure that I'm where my feet are. Because truth be told, like, after my last high school game, I was not sure what my next step was going to be. So every single day that I step on this field and I get to put these pads on, it's me playing for something more than just myself. It's me playing for all my high school teammates who didn't get to play further. It's for my cousin who went here before me, who made his mark. It's for my family, and just making sure that when I get to do this, that I'm putting my foot through the door for them to maybe even step foot forward and have this opportunity.
How tough was that for both you and King to, obviously do well in high school, to, think that you're of this caliber, and to then maybe not get the attention that you hoped you would, recruiting-wise?
I mean, for me and King, it was never really something where we kind of like dwelled too much on it. Like, I always go by the quote that everything happens for a reason. So I always knew that one way or another, my time was going to come, no matter whether it was football, school, or whatever the opportunity came. But to play throughout my whole high school experience with King, there's not a lot of people who could say that. And so I just account every single thing that I've gotten to this point to King, honestly, because we would literally just push each other to make sure that we would be the best. So it was never like, okay, I'm going to go do my own thing and you do your own thing. It was, no, we're going to both do the same thing, but I'm going to try to outdo you every single day, and you try your best to outdo me every day. And at the end of the day, we're here and we're just loving our story every single day.
Coach Riley said you were the backup center with Kaylon down. How's it been taking up that role? And was snapping something you did in high school, or is it more mainly when you got here?
Mainly when I got here. I played a little bit of center during my high school years, but more defensive line. And so when I got here, they kind of like transitioned me into my role as center. And honestly, it was something new to adjust to, as most things are when you have something new that you're trying to pick up and learn. But I feel like every single day that I'm out here with these guys, like, they just push me to make sure that I'm being my greatest self that I can be, and that when my opportunity is called on, that I'm ready.
What was that moment like when I know it, just going to the end of your, fall season, your senior year without a scholarship. What was kind of going through your head in terms of your future with football, you and King, and to then get, here from USC? Like, I can imagine the relief that you guys felt.
Yeah, definitely a relief. Like, we played our final high school game, and obviously, like, it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, but that's something for the past, not to dwell upon that. But King obviously had offers, and even when the opportunity for this came upon, I never pushed King and wanted him to be like, okay, I'm going to make my decision to go here, but I don't want you to follow me because you feel like you want to be closer to me. I want you to do what's in your heart. And I just feel like that's something that me and King, like, truly are something special together, is that when we are together, like, not to be like that, but we're a force of nature, that we just play off each other, and like, we make sure that everyone's at the same place where they need to be, and that if anybody's slacking off, that they're rising up and that they're where they need to be at. So when this opportunity came upon, it was exactly like I said, a no-brainer for me. And as soon as I told King, like, as he probably told you guys, but I was literally at our All-Star game, coming back from practice, and I got a call from former O-line coach, and he was like, at first when I got the call, I kind of just was like, oh, I literally hung up the phone because I thought it was just a spam call. And so he literally texted me, and he was like, hey, it's Coach. You have a minute to talk? And so I picked up the phone again, and then I literally was like, hold on, I have to pull over to the side for a second, because I was like, hold on, there's no way this is happening right now. So I pulled over to the side, and he just copied me through everything, and as soon as he said that, I was like, I literally turned to King and I was like, what is life right now? Like, there's no way this opportunity is coming up. And obviously I've taken this opportunity to come here and I don't regret it for anything.